Hey guys, thank you for joining me today on Godspot. I want to talk about organizing yourself relationally. It says in John 4:4, but he needed to go through Samaria. Now this is an interesting statement because the Samaritans in biblical times were not favored people. The Jews didn't like the Samaritans because they were half Jewish and half Gentile, and so there was a lot of racism. And for Jesus to say that he was going to go through Samaria was really unusual. But Jesus had an appointment. We know this is a story about the woman with the well. This is very intentional, very direct, and it's about relationship. Now, when people think about being highly effective, efficient, organized, they naturally tend to go to the thoughts of strategies, tasks, and tactics that can promote productivity. And as they set their day, they set daily and weekly calendars, they organize themselves in terms of what needs to get done and how to efficiently get that done. So they set goals and priorities. I mean, we all do that. And given the sheer number of leaders that do this, it's obviously very effective. But the difference between a good leader and a great leader is one who understands the importance of relationships. You talk to any leader worth their salt, whether it be in a church or whether it be in the workplace or the sports team, they understand that relationships are really, really important, really important. So my challenge to you today, instead of just blocking your day out and committing time to tasks and meetings, instead schedule your days and times around people and depart. And I'm not saying give up priorities and tasks that need to be done, because I still do that. But begin to prioritize relationships, because it's really important and it's essential. And most leaders understand that relationships are essential. This could be prospective relationships that are newly formed. You know that there's potential for it to become something bigger. This could be about relationships with experts, industry peers, or former colleagues. It could even be about family members or friends and acquaintances that you want to remain close to and keep connected to. But instead of considering assignments and tasks or what you accomplish as the only needful thing, think about people and set your calendar relationally towards people and understanding they're really, really important. You know, instead of just scheduling just a handful of conversations and being unconnected through work, make them a priority. You know, I've got people in my life. There's one guy I meet at least, bare minimum, every 90 days, at least once. And it's really important because when I have breakfast with him, we talk about things, and I learn so much out of that meeting. And he's a good friend nowadays, a bit of a mentor. There's another group I meet every Tuesday morning. And there's a couple of guys, 3 guys that come to that. And I enjoy being with them and the interaction because, again, I get something else out of that relationship. And I'm sure they do too. And then there are other people I might meet fortnightly. I meet my pastor fortnightly, and I do that for a reason, because he can give me spiritual advice and help direct me as I'm needed. And so there's lots of people, strategic relationships that I have that are really important, that if you want to be a better person, be a better leader, and improve, then embrace this. Embrace this. Learn to check in with people as well. You know, not only do I have intentional and strategic times with people, I tend to move around the office a lot. And I'm always checking in with people just to see how they're going, what's up, what they're going through. And I'm just very open to have a discussion with them. And it shows that as a leader, I care about them. So I think it's really important, not just to schedule today around times of meetings and schedules and priorities. Yes, they're all important, but add relationships. If you add relationships, I think it'll make all the difference, because the bottom line is people are your most valuable asset in your life. I hope this helps you today. Hit the like button, share it with someone else. Thanks for listening.